Greetings all, Brian Tarian here from the Disability Digest with some updated information about how long you will wait for your Social Security disability benefits. I'm going to address the decision time frame, and then I'll give you some insight on getting your decision right so you can get approved. I'm doing this because there's a change in the environment with our new administration and what we project to be happening with the economy getting a little softer and more people relying on the disability benefit system. So ultimately, this information I'm in hopes will set your expectations, reduce some stress that you may have going into this process or being in the process. So here at the Disability Digest, this is a common feeling that people have. We've been doing this work for almost 2 decades, helping people get their disability benefits approved, helping you keep them and helping you maximize them. I hope you enjoy this. If you do, subscribe if you haven't already. And at the end, I will give you some resources that can further help you out. So first of all, there is no quick fix for Social Security disability. The initial application, when you first submit your application, you can expect your decision to be within the 7 to 9 month range. Now, there's pockets of the US where it's much longer than that, but that is an average. And then there's other areas like Alaska and Vermont where it's quicker. But as a general framework, 7 to 9 months is what you can expect. And then if you don't get approved there, you can file an appeal in all except 10 states. It's called the reconsideration appeal. And if your reconsideration appeal is not approved, then you can file a request for hearing in those 10 states that don't have reconsideration. You just go on to the hearing state. So the 10 states, no reconsideration, you just go for a hearing. All the other states, you file your reconsideration to go to a hearing. That reconsideration could be 3 to 6 months. It's the same office. Usually the same team is reconsidering your application with the statement that you put in your appeal. Very low percentage of approvals at that. It's like 11.7% nationally. So if you go on to a hearing, that total time frame could be 3 years when you add it all up. So what does it look like going forward? Last year, there was 1.9 million applications in the system. The staffing has taken a hit. It's gone down because of some of the moves from the Trump administration. And there is indications that there's some efficiencies that they'll pick up, but I really haven't seen those. So we have decreased staff, and when the economy gets soft, the applications will go up. So if the applications go up to the projected 2.4 million, those wait times just logically are going to become longer. So my emphasis to people that are going through the process is to really focus on doing it right in the beginning and getting your benefits approved. Or if you don't get them approved, you've got yourself set up for an application that can get approved at the first possible opportunity. So here's where one of the biggest mistakes that people make. There's somebody out there that started a rumor that said, oh, you're applying for disability, just go ahead and just try it on your own the first time, right? And if you try it on your own, it's totally fine. We teach you here at the Disability Digest with a no-cost membership and a no-cost disability approval course that works amazing, how to do it all on your own. But if you don't use that and you're just guessing, you're setting yourself up for a real challenge. Please, 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 I hope that one point just sticks with you because you have to think about it. You are putting your application into a system with 1.9 million applicants and you're guessing. And those that don't, their application is going to stand out. So the difference between guessing and not may save you time, may please your brother-in-law, but it's going to be difficult to get your benefits. And you might be sitting there saying, well, I've got this condition. It's so bad. They're going to have to approve me. Well, I've had people that have come to me with stage 4 cancer with a time frame of life expectancy of less than 6 months in the system, and were not approved with that same mindset. So it's just an unpredictable environment. So I encourage you to control the controllable. So what can you do? In the Disability Digest world, when you come in and you join us as a member, there'll be a link around our video. If you haven't already joined us as a member and get into our disability approval course, one of the first things that you really need to understand how to do is to communicate that you qualify. What is the certain language that you say to communicate that you qualify? What is it that you do when you go to your doctors? Doctoring is incredibly important. It's not just going to the doctors. It's communicating that you have limitations despite the fact that you're being treated by them. Another key factor that will influence your decision is evidence. Other evidence that you have, like residual functional capacity reports or forms that the doctors fill out. There's third-party evidence. There's evidence you can get from your work. There's personal videos that you can put in of your limitations. These are all things that we teach you how to do to maximize your disability benefits. I'm going to go back to the brother-in-law situation. At the initial application, if you've applied or you're applied and waiting or applied and denied in there, in that workflow, there are 7 major steps to do. Not major, I should say 7 steps to do that are provided in our disability approval course that will help you maximize your chances for winning. If you're doing 2 of those, or maybe you've done 3 and you've done the others, but they're not done right, then you're just not putting your application in the right format to get approved. So yes, I talked about expectations, but I'm also want to make it very clear that to get your disability benefits approved, you need to have your expectations set that the work needs to be done. And so here at the Disability Digest, the work can be done by, as I mentioned, join, get into the approval course. And some people are like, well, you know what, I don't feel like doing the work. I don't have the capacity of doing the work. When you speak to our advocate here that's going to put you into the disability approval course, you can communicate to them that you would like to consider having a representative do the work for you. And they can discuss what the options are. Maybe your case is ready for it, maybe it's not, don't know, but they'll help you find it out. All of that I've shared with you is no cost. We are supported by ads and sponsors and services. It's been this way since we started in 2006. So that we can provide you with no cost resources to help you to get your benefits approved, help you keep them, and help you maximize them. I'm in hopes that this has helped you set your expectations in the approval process. Would really like to hear from you, hopefully with one of these statements that, yay, it worked, I got approved, or whatever contribution you might have. Got something positive, especially that would be beneficial for our community, join us in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you. Make it a great day. Look for the links around the video.